What's up, guys? Welcome to the Eljanate Game Room Tour. So, the lighting kind of sucks, but today we're going to show you guys our game room tour. Elijah and I have actually been collecting since we got started dating nearly 4 years ago, and now we're married. So to get things started, we're going to show you guys our little PlayStation setup. Not too long ago, we managed to pick up this PlayStation TV for only 60 bucks. It's fantastic. We love using it for our PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2 games. As you guys can see below, we have a bunch of our Vita games, as well as we have our little Nathan Drake statue. Over here, we have our PlayStation 2, as well as a box for our PS Vita. And all the way over here, we have some controllers, a Spyro statue. Up top, we got a PS3 and my Vita. I love this Vita, and I love the little carrying case it has. It's not charging at the moment, but it is charged. And right here, just handed to me by Elijah, is her Vita, which is stored away nicely. Can't even get this thing open. She has the nicer Vita. Up above our PlayStation collection, you can see we have a nice scroll of our Ice Queen, Miss Weiss. Next to her, we have a Master Sword hanging by a guitar hook. This thing is actually really cool. We got it as a gift from Elijah's cousin Caleb. I don't know, he got it at like a convention, I believe, and
Comic-Con?
Got it at Comic-Con, and it cost a decent amount of money, so thank you, Caleb, for giving that to us. So down here, this is just our movie section. Not really much to see here, but if you come over here, you got some cooler things to look at. We have some statues, some Pokemon plushies, but most importantly, we have our handheld collection, at least the bulk of it. We have a lot of Nintendo. In fact, Nintendo is easily like 95% of our handheld collection. We got the Pikachu 2DS, the Pokeball 2DS, and down below hiding there is actually the plain blue 2DS, which there's a separate video, you guys can check that out. I could go through all this right now, but it would take way too long.
Got some cool Pokemon styluses up there.
Yeah, they're from the Diamond and Pearl era. I believe we got those at the Exchange one time, not too long ago, actually. And then up there, just one other quick thing I want to point out is we do have a boxed Game Boy. This is not it. We actually have two of the boxed original Game Boys, and Elijah managed to pick that up at a yard sale when it had this Game Boy inside of it, but it had the box, so we went ahead and just got the box because Game Boys are a lot cooler when they have their box. Right here we have a bunch of Pokemon plushies. They come from Walmart, they come from the Nintendo New York store, they're all over the place. Down below we have a lot more collectibles. This right here is actually a sealed Generations Mewtwo and Mew EX box. I don't know if they were ever going to open that because it probably has a lot of value.
So now let's get into the really interesting things. Sorry, Nathan, but your part sucked. Alright, but first, we gotta do this. And we got our Octopath Traveler Collector's Edition. Actually, it calls it something else, but Collector's Edition. But we got a little Geralt here. This is actually a new addition to our case here. It's the God of War statue that we managed to pick up with the game, with the steelbook, for like 50 bucks. Actually, it was free because we used trade credit. And then we got a Chie statue here from Persona 4. We got our Ruby figures here, which those are Team Juniper, and we have, if you follow me over here, we have the villains from Ruby. We have Ruby Rose, and down below we got the wonderful Nathan Drake statue. We got Doom, some Shadow the Hedgehog down there, and then these are the prized possessions down here, which they should probably be up higher if they're the prized possessions.
Yeah, really?
These are actually signed. This is signed by Michael Rooker from The Walking Dead. He played Merle, and we got Norman Reedus, Daryl from The Walking Dead signed, and then this one here, sadly, is signed by Scott Wilson, which actually passed away. So it was really cool. I got to meet him. So those are definitely a big part of this game room. If we make our way over here to our shadowed section of the game room.
The dark realm.
Yeah, that we don't have lighting for. We actually have a bunch more stuff. This is like our Pokemon card section, so we got all the goodies like Charizard, not first edition, sadly. We got a Mario section here with some more goodies, more Pokemon because
we have a Pokemon problem.
Yeah. And that's actually a sealed Crash Bandicoot down there, tag team racing. It's down there. It's sealed. We found that at Goodwill one time. Our giant Bulbasaur. Just pointing out some goodies.
That's actually one of our more recent things. We just got that like 2 weekends ago when we were in Columbus for the Sonic Temple Festival.
Yes, rock and roll. But then we got some multiple other things here. I'm not gonna point out every single game we have.
We would be here for hours.
Yeah, seriously. This beautiful boy right here is actually from Mason of Delfino.
So thank you for that.
Shout out. Then we got to the good stuff here. This is actually probably my favorite part of this game room. So I'm gonna take a second and dive in. We actually have a boxed Pokemon Stadium 2, which actually doesn't have the manual, which is sad. But we found the box for super cheap and like put 2 and 2 together. So we have this, which is in like perfect condition, mind you. We got a couple other good boxed things over here.
The box stuff is like fantastic. And it's nice that you also have them in the protectors as well.
Yes, gotta keep them nice and clean. We got Pokemon Snap, which who doesn't love some Pokemon Snap? As we go down farther, this is like, I'm trying to complete this so hard, so every time I get one is super exciting. So I've completed the first 3. So I have Pokemon Red, I have Pokemon Blue, and Pokemon Yellow.
All sealed. And, well, not like sealed, factory sealed, but they have like box protectors and stuff.
They're all complete in box. We got Silver and Gold, which waiting for Crystal. Still trying to get that one. That'll be hectic. Then we got Leaf Green, which we still need Fire Red. So
we saw Fire Red one not too long ago, but the box was a little bit too damaged for our
It didn't have like the inserts or anything either.
Geez.
Then we got Ruby, we got Sapphire, still need Emerald. These ones are a little more beat up than the rest.
But I think you got a pretty good deal on those, was the thing.
Yeah. And we got Pokemon Pinball.
I love the box for this one. It's actually like a little bit thicker than some of the other ones, so I don't know.
Well, it's an old Game Boy Color box. And then this one right here is a sealed Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team.
Like factory sealed.
Like this is actual, like still got its film on it, sealed. And then Dr. Mario here for Game Boy Advance is actually sealed as well. We just have it in a protector, which those should probably be in protectors, but that's another story. Well, as we move down to the, this is, I have another copy just so I don't have to break into that copy because it's like perfect condition. We got Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which these are actually Nathan's copies.
We got a great deal on those too. We got those at a yard sale where we only had to pay like
we got 2 more.
$10
So
for them.
technically, we have like 3.
We have a problem.
3 of those. I think one of them just didn't have a Pokewalker with it. Our GameCube stuff is down here. So this is like our little like Nintendo section.
If you can't tell.
Yeah, over here. The one I'm gonna really point out is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, which is like a $250 GameCube game. So if you're gonna rob us,
Please don't rob us.
This actually my mom found, of all things. She was at a auction and was like, hey, Elijah, we have a GameCube here and it has a bunch of empty Zelda cases. Do you want it? I was like, yes, give me that. And she got it for like $60, which I paid her back, and we got this as a surprise.
As well as a free GameCube.
Yeah, and a GameCube. But that's one of our cooler pickups. I think we actually have a whole video on that, and Nathan will link that for you to watch. It's actually really awesome, that whole story. This is kind of just here. Things are falling over. Ignore that. This bad boy has a video coming out as well, so spoiler alert. It's still not done.
Yeah, we started in like January to give you an idea. It still has
some stuff we gotta do before it actually gets its video fully out. As we make our way over here to this section, I will hand it back to Nathan.
So some people like to say that we have a toy room, but I can tell you we have a pretty awesome game room. You saw all those games, but we have a bunch here too. Up top we have our Xbox 360 games, including a box like Halo and Halo 4, like collector's edition. They're kind of just crammed back in there. We're really running out of real estate. It's free real estate. We need a bigger shelf. These are Xbox original as well as Xbox One games right here, including some Steelbooks, Battlefront 2, fantastic game. Right here we got Nintendo, Genesis, Sega CDs. We actually got these at like Goodwill of all places in the world, and we only had to pay like $2 a piece for them. We do not have the CD extension though. Down here we got some PSP games, as well as we have one of our PSPs. I think we have 2. And then over here we have some Witcher PC games, as well as a bunch of PlayStation 1 games. Those are really cool. I love PlayStation 1. Was one of my first consoles. Down below here we have 2 shelves full of PlayStation 2 games. Some pretty cool standout ones. We got like Crash and Shinobi's down there, Ratchet and Clank. I think I see Throwbill over there. I just like to point that one out because I saw it in commercials a lot growing up. And then the very bottom, I don't know how well you can really see it, but we have a bunch of PS3 games as well down in there.
In this little box of just controllers.
And
Spyro.
Spyro, for some reason Spyro got banished there to another Shadow realm.
Those are some cool
box
boxes.
systems, as well as a Skylander with Cortex and Crash. We got that at like Goodwill of all places. It was like a resale day. So this next, you're gonna almost need like a whole big overview shot of this because it's pretty impressive. This is where we sit, as well as we have a back wall with shelving featuring a bunch of amiibo. On top of that, it also has our NES Classic, the box for our Pokemon Edition Switch. For some reason, we have some Digimon stuff up there. But a lot of amiibo. I would like to find a better way to display our amiibo down the road, but
Well, our shelving is actually like
really jank.
It's like that's where it should be. That's where it is. Nathan's gonna let me.
Yes,
explain
we're getting close to
this
the end.
section. Alright, this is like the last bit. I'm sorry this game room tour is kind of super fast, just going around through this.
We would be here for way too long going over everything.
Well, yes, and in the future, when we get a house and have everything the way we want it, more shelving, better stuff, there's a lot of stuff we still need to fix. This is going to be an awesome game room tour, and it'll probably be like 30 minutes. But because we have enough stuff to do that now, this place just sucks. So we'll get a better video out in the future. We just want to show you what we have going on right now.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, and it's better than it was. But right here, we have, actually, this is a cool thing up here, our Mario lamp.
Chain shop lamp, courtesy of GameStop. Not really, we paid for it.
Yeah. Oh.
No spawn, but we'd love to be spawned.
Then we got some manga here. I've started reading some stuff, got some good stuff in there. These are the real good ones that I like. We got the Ruby ones, obviously, love me some Ruby. Red Girl Size Torres, pretty decent ones if you need something chill. And then these are all
Strategy guides.
Like literally, this entire, just show this right here, show it right here. This section right here is all Pokemon strategy guides, like all Pokemon.
I haven't even really like fathomed it that much either, because this is Elijah's thing. She grabs like 3 strategy guides every time we go to the exchange.
Got
Bayonetta 2.
Bayonetta.
She got the booty.
Look at that booty. I want the booty. And then we got this
Super Smash Bros. Strategy guide.
Got the new one. Comic books down at the bottom down there. Nintendo Powers. I think that about wraps it up for what we're gonna go through today. If you guys would like to see anything else in more detail, maybe we can make a video on specifically that section. So let us know in the comments below, and give this video a like, and maybe we'll see you next time.
Peace, guys. Thanks for watching.